Hey guys, welcome back to Texas Family Life. Alright, so in this video I'm going to do a week of what we eat for dinner as a big family. These are going to be very affordable meals that you could do at home and ones that are actually going to stretch for a little bit. The first one we're going to do is chili. I already did a video with chili in it, but since this film is dedicated to meals for dinners, I'm going to do chili. So chili is a good one. It's affordable. The ingredients aren't anything fancy, and a lot of times they're things that you already have in hand, like some frozen ground beef or anything like that. So first is chili. I get this 2-alarm chili kit, and it comes with a bunch of different seasonings, and you can add more or less of the hot stuff to make it hot. And if you have a bunch of kids that don't like hot chili, then don't make it spicy. Day one, chili. I'm going to show you all the ingredients that go in it, and then the next thing you'll see is tomorrow night's dinner. And so to top off our chili, we don't even get very fancy. We do saltines and sometimes cheese or sour cream. But that is tonight's dinner, and it's probably gonna be tomorrow's lunch. So I hope you like this meal. All right, stay tuned for tomorrow night's dinner. See you now. All right, so night number 2, we're gonna do homemade pizza. This is a great way to get rid of things you have sitting in your fridge. Oh, sorry. Get rid of things that you have sitting in your fridge. We have some half can of marinara. We have some mushrooms we need to use, and since it's gonna be a very cold night, it's time to pick the jalapenos off our plants. So I'm gonna put that in half as well. And it's just a great way to use what we have. All right, so I've got all these jalapenos I need to pick, but I'm gonna talk to you a little bit while I pick them. So making these homemade meals isn't something that's going to be like super revolutionary. Like making meals at home, it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be something made all from scratch. Sometimes it can just be a little bit of something that saves you some money, you know? So for me, I like to have meals in mind that I make, and then I almost always end up with some sort of extras and leftovers. And so with that being said, I try to make what I have. We eat out, I don't even know how often, like once every few months, because honestly, we can't afford it. It is so much more affordable to make meals from home. Oopsies. And you know, it's much more nutritious and it's much more memorable. These are all things that I can pass to my kids when they say one day, "Oh my goodness, Mom, what did you fix your kids? Like, what did you fix us when it was time to eat?" And, you know, all you wanted to do was just run out to the store or just run out to McDonald's. My kids have never even, I think they had McDonald's like twice. And I'm not bragging, but it is nice to know that I feed my kids homemade meals. And I know that it's very hard to do, especially if you have multiple kids and multiple sports and things like that. But also these are things like this pizza that I'm making, it'll reheat tomorrow if you wanted to eat it the next day. These meals, I know there are a lot of moms on YouTube and, you know, Instagram and everything else where they make everything from scratch, and that makes it feel so impossible to ever measure up or anything. So I recommend starting here. Start making things from home. They don't have to be incredible. You can use dough that was rolled up by somebody in a factory and start there. And then as time goes on, you'll be like, huh, I bet I can make this dough. And imagine you can. And, you know, like I said, as time goes on, you'll want to do more yourself. But to go from like sitting to sprinting is not smart. You're gonna get worn out. So start by standing up and getting out of the little funk that is like going out to eat or, you know, buying fast food all the time. So start here. Look at my little collection. Oh, look how pretty the trees are. Sorry, I had to show you. This is my little harvest. I need like half of one for this pizza. All right, so off my soapbox now. I'm gonna go make this pizza, throw it together before my husband gets home. And then it'll all get eaten by us, most likely. But if there's leftovers, it's something he can take to work, as long as it's not a Friday, because I'm gonna put some meat on it. So let's go. All right, don't ask why I'm like this. Okay, so broccoli casserole. I'm doing broccoli, tuna for our protein. Sorry, tuna. Doesn't even have to be the fancy kind. And some rice. So I'm gonna put these all in a pot. I'm gonna cook it according to the rice instructions. And I'm going to add both this and 2 cans of the tuna in, probably half this bag of broccoli, and cook it like rice. Season it with some salt, maybe some soy sauce, and maybe kind of make it a stir fry kind of thing. But it's gonna be good, it's gonna be substantial, and it'll last all of us today. This is, once again, another very, very affordable meal, probably easily less than $10 for all these ingredients, which of course would be way more than one dinner. This is another just affordable meal. It'll take you long while we make it, and I hope you have a good Friday if you make this on a Friday. Let's make it. Alright, so this will be the last meal that I record for this video. Oh, it's so disappointing because I made cabbage rolls and it just completely slipped my mind to record it, and that's a pretty easy meal. It has a lot of steps, but it's easy and it's super affordable. So today is gonna be a leftover cabbage roll casserole, and I'll show you how I'm gonna make that. It's just cabbage that I've already cooked a little bit, some ground beef that hasn't been cooked yet in a pie dish, and I think I'm gonna try adding some diced potatoes. So we'll see what that's like. It might be awful, but I think it might end up being really good. Kind of like a very Irishy meal, which we have Irish blood in us, so I guess that works. So I'm gonna take you through those steps, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that I have inspired you to come up with some new meals for your family that are affordable and easy and everybody actually enjoys. So let me show you this last meal, and do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what your favorite go-to meal for your family is. Whether you're a big family or a family of 3, it doesn't really matter. But I would love to know your favorite easy go-to meal. So let's finish this video with one more meal.